Hello everybody, it's Dragana from Saacibo. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a process video. I just want to give you a quick explanation of what I'm going to do. I basically have a masterboard here that I created last week and I cut it up in 6 pieces. I used a scrapbooking paper that I didn't really like and I used my scraps and basically glued everything down. Once that was dry, I used 1 ply of napkin and some glue. You can use Mod Podge, and I just did that, waited for it to dry, and then I cut it up into 6 pieces. So these are all 4 inches by 6 inches. I want to turn them into postcards and I want to decorate them today. So they're all white. I will back them up later on, maybe do some sewing. Before I start decorating, I would just want to kind of bring it all together. They look kind of alright, but I want to add a bit of white gesso or primer paint around the edges, maybe just slightly work a little bit more on them, and then I will back them up and do the decorations on the front. So I don't think I'll do much talking. It's quite self-explanatory. I'll just let you enjoy. I might speed up the process in some areas if it becomes too long and too boring. So get yourself a cup of tea or coffee and let's get started. We'll work on this one first. I'm getting some white primer, which is basically a gesso. It's just a little bit less thick. So I'm just using my sponge and I'm just now I want to do a bit of stencil work, just in some areas. I want to add some of these stars. I don't know, maybe I'll just use white again. It didn't turn out that well, but too late now. Oh, that's much better. So when you do stencil work with acrylics and kind of runny paints, make sure you don't put too much paint because you get them to bleed like I did here. But I'll just cover it with something, that's fine. Okay, that part is done. While these are drying, I just want to cut the backing for these cards because I have some glue and they were white, but obviously they need to be trimmed off and made look a little bit neater. So I have some just coffee dyed paper, and there's this is a bit thicker, so maybe I can get 3 or 2 out of this one and the rest from this. So I'll just cut those up now. 6, 5, 4. What I want to do now is prepare these papers before I glue them on. And I have this thing that I got years ago from Kaisercraft, which is really actually just the right size for these cards. And I have these silicone stamps, postcard, place your stamp here, and this as well. And I've been using these to create postcards, so I basically just use it for that, and it's perfect. I'll use brown. Black might be too strong, and I'll test it first on a scrap piece of paper. Just apply the ink. Just test it on this. So the way I do it is just so much easier. I just align this with the paper. Press. Yeah. So I need to apply more ink on this corner, and maybe I didn't place it straight. But anyway, it is good enough, I think. Okay. Does not have to be perfect. Okay, here we go. See here that this end needs a little bit more pressure. Perfect. So I'll do the same with the rest of these. Now I want to get some of these stencils with snowflakes, and this is brushed corduroy. I will go lightly over the edges. them. Okay, now let's do this. I just want to pick a design. Maybe that one, just in the corner a little bit. Very lightly, like that. Barely visible. That's perfect. These are all done. Now we have to put them together. Let's do one by one. Just want to make sure that this is the right way up, and then pick one of those. Again, it's supposed to go like that. So I will use combination of two glues. I want to use a bit of glue stick. And I will use this for the edges. Glue spreader. Now let's do all of them. They are all glued now. So I want to just trim them a little bit, because as you can see there's white bit showing here. I didn't cut the backing paper right, or I didn't cut this right. So I will just go around and trim those edges. I will use my cutting board, metal ruler, and a knife. So I just want to square them up and make them really neat like this. There you go. So I'll do the same for all of them, and then I will be back. Okay, they're all nice and neat now. I just want to round the corners now. Now at this stage I'm thinking if I should do some sewing on them. If I do sewing, I better do it now before I start decorating. I think I better take it to my sewing machine, and then I will be back so we can continue decorating the front. I just used white thread on both sides. Alright, so now I want to decorate the front a little bit more. Now, these are really nice, like a background, but I want to add some focal images, basically, just to make it a little bit more interesting. And I cut out some images here. I stamped some ribbons. I have these printout of a music, Christmas music. I have this, I've done this ages ago, basically corrugated cardboard. I might use a bit of that somewhere. And I've got some papers, and I've got some real postage stamps that I collected, I don't know, over the years. These are all Christmas related postage stamps from Australia, believe it or not. I think I want to start with this one. Okay, let's see what we have. I have some fussy cuts. I have these that are like in one color, and I have the birds and some of these. So let's see what would look good on here. Oh, this one might look nice. I kind of like it. Also the white one. Okay, I'll play around with these a little bit. I want to just layer this with some of these, just to have like a little cluster of something. Just want to try a few things to see what works best. Got some of this. Want to keep that white. I think that would look cute like that. Okay, maybe that one, like that. I'll just layer them now first, and then I just want to cover that. I don't like how it turned out, and I think this one would benefit from a bit of red. So what about this? Just a bigger piece here. Don't want to cover that. Now with the bird, I think I want him in the middle. I say him, but it could be a she. I don't know. It just looks like him. Perhaps I could have some of that music behind him. Since he's a bird, he must like music. We can ink that a little bit. I think I want to ink this with red. Just want to see what it looks like. Just to bring out that red from the bird. Kind of like this white. Still need something else there. Maybe a little bit of this. Just like a little collage, and I think I need a bit here. That's probably going to be like that. This one. I might use some of this. This one's nice. That would be cute. Oh, we can have another bird, why not? It just seems to fit there. Okay, let's see. Got two more. Maybe I can get one of these larger. This one seems to be right there, but it needs something Okay, I think I want these something like this, so now it's just a matter of gluing it all down. I'll just start with this one, just using some hot glue. Very cute. I love it. Love how it looks. Good. It's done. Let's do this one. Postage stamps. Let's do them. Okay, I like this one here, and for this I will just use regular glue. Some of these already have these stamps because they were actually, all of them have, they were taken from the letters or cards, but you know, I just want to add a bit more, but I'm not going to use black. I thought I can use some red and blue for a change. So for this kind of postage seal, I just test this on a scrap piece of paper. Yeah. How do I do that? Stay. you know, to add a little bit of color. Here we go. Oh, I love them. I think they turned out really cute. And I don't really know which one is my favorite. I'll just wait for the ink to dry a little bit. Here are the cards finished. I think they're just gorgeous. I like this one, but I also like that one there. Anyway, I want to put a couple in my journal. I think I'd like to put that one there into this slot. And where else? Oh, yeah, here. I wanted to have one here, but probably this one. Okay. This journal is getting really full, but still not there for the flip through. Few more things to make. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some inspiration and some ideas. And I hope I see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.